steamer.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I hope you've had a beautiful weekend. My name is Nicole Hickle. I'll be with you for the next couple of hours. I'm so excited to be with you in the kitchen because I am a big fan of Chef Curtis Stone. I know many of you are as well. He's an award-winning Michelin-starred chef. He's actually our #1 culinary brand here at the network and one of our top-rated brands here at HSN. So I want to dive in and give you a little bit of a tease of what's coming up. It's one of my favorites. I think I've been on auto ship for almost 2 years. It is this incredible Faroe Island salmon fillets. So each fillet is 6 ounces. They are flash frozen and then they are individually vacuum sealed. They're 6 ounces each. Huge customer pick with over 270 perfect 5-star reviews. I mean, it is rich in flavor, it's vibrant, it's moist. It is so, so good. Auto ship is available, so that's what I currently have it on right now, so you can get this and always get it at this price, at the sale price at $149 every 60 days. That's the best way to go. That would be my advice to you because I love having it on auto ship, especially in the summer months, you know, spring, summer. You want something quick and fast to cook. My husband's out of town, and guess what? I can cook the salmon. I'm not the chef in the house, but I can cook some Curtis Stone salmon. So there's your item number, 080921 is the item number. So excited to dive into that. Also free shipping and handling your salmon, which is so great. And then, how are you gonna cook that salmon? How are you cooking your sunny side egg up? How are you cooking your omelet? How are you cooking your different proteins? This is not 1, but 2 fry pans in this set. It was saved just for this hour, brand new. We're not gonna share the price with you yet because it's almost too good to be true because you get the 8 ounce and you get the 8-inch and the 12-inch fry pan. And it can work on any stovetop, doesn't matter if it's induction, electric, a gas burner. It has that DuraPan non-stick coating. So what that means is it has really beautiful and premium food release. So whenever you're getting that egg, when you're getting your salmon out of that skillet, that fry pan, everything comes with it. So that's how we'll close out the hour, but you can key in the item number 899271 to get a sneak peek of that price. All right, ready to come on over? Let's help you with the prep work in the kitchen because, you know, if you love cooking, I think most of us can agree that you probably don't love the prep work because it takes so much time. So from Chef Curtis Stone, this is called his Chop Chop. And that's literally what it is. It will chop, it will dice in various sizes and various shapes in a matter of seconds. So this is your sous chef in the kitchen. I want to show you all the colors that you can choose from, and then we'll introduce Chef. It's also dishwasher safe, which is really nice. So it does come in that beautiful red. We also have it for you in that turquoise blue. Then you also can choose if you want it in black, and then if you want it in the sunflower yellow, which is really great. So you do get the dicer blade, you do get the wedger blade, you do get your hand guard that's included, the pusher, everything that you need. 857763 is the item number. Let's introduce you to one of our top rated chefs here at the network, Chef Curtis Stone, live in California at 4 Stones Farm, which I've had the pleasure of being at, Chef, and is absolutely gorgeous. So good to see you.
It's so nice to see you too. I am so excited to get cooking. Now, everybody that I know loves to cook, but no one likes to do the prep. And I was like, you know what? Let's develop everybody a sous chef. It is called the Chop Chop. It does all of your prep. I've spring-loaded these legs. Let's get down to business. I'm starting with the dicing blade. The good news about this is it also does French fries. Put a giant potato in there. Look how big that potato is. 2 hands and just push straight on through and you get perfect French fries. Same thing, straight through again, and have a look at what I just created. A pile of Frenchies. Right now, here's the cool thing. We use the best quality stainless steel blade so you can see they're perfectly cut, those French fries. And when you've got big potatoes, because so many choppers, they're good, but they're not big enough. Look how high, I've even got space above that potato if I want to go ahead and do something even bigger. So, yes, you can do perfect French fries, very indulgent, I know, but homemade French fries are awesome. We actually do them in our air fryer. Check this out. I can get a whole bunch of celery. I can even put a whole bunch in at once and push that straight through. I can go on through with something soft like a cucumber. Let me show you. Here's all of those beautiful cucumbers and carrot sticks, but it doesn't have to be something soft like a cucumber. You can also do a hard vegetable like a carrot. So very, very simple and easy to use. It takes hardly any, look, I'm doing it with one hand. You can do it with two, of course. You go straight on through, and look at how many carrot sticks, cucumber sticks, and again, look at the precision in that cut. Right,
yes.
So it really works beautifully. Now that's just one of the attachments. You can actually remove the legs and place your grater. There's a coarse and a fine grater straight on. So now it becomes a wonderful box grater, right? So if I want to grate zucchini or if I want to grate cucumber, I've got a guard that comes with it as well, so your fingers are never going to get close to a blade. They are extremely great quality blades, of course. So look at that. You end up with virtually no waste at all. Open your drawer. And then in here, we've made a lovely tzatziki. So I've got some yogurt, I've got some cucumber, so this could be a delicious little dip. By the way, we also thought of giving you the lid, because if you're going to store this, maybe you only want to use a little bit of the dip now and save some for later, or you're going to chop some veggies and you want to keep some for later. So included in your purchase is one of these great lids. So you can pop that on, stick it in the fridge. And if you want to pick up a couple of extra drawers, we sell them as a two-piece. So then you can keep on chopping, because if that's in the fridge, of course you need a drawer to be able to chop into. All right, we've given you a little lock on the top here. You can see it right there. So that lock will just sort of hold that down so it doesn't take up too much space when you're storing it. I've changed the blade. I'm now going to use the corer blade, because that corer blade allows me to remove the core from the apples and cut them into perfect wedges, right? So it doesn't matter if it's a big old Granny Smith like the ones that I'm using right here. Again, two hands, you just go straight on through. Let me show you what you end up with. You end up with perfect apple wedges. And you remove those cores, which of course you don't want in your apple pies. So there should be one more. I cut 3. There you are. So we'll remove those cores and you keep on chopping, right? So it doesn't matter whether it's a pear or an apple. You just put it on there, 2 hands, straight on through. And that is pretty simple and easy to do. When I say pretty simple, it is absolutely easy. And then, of course, you can use those apple wedges to make a pie, to make a delicious crumble. I'm going to keep moving down the line. Over here, again, the unlock is just so easy, just a little latch like that. It just pops on up. I've changed the blade again. Now I have my wedge-in blade, right? So if I've got one son doing a soccer tournament this weekend, Emerson. He's up in Oceanside, and guess what I sent him off with this morning? Some beautiful, freshly cut fruit. Have a look at how quick and simple you can cut these perfect wedges of orange. Every single one comes out exactly like the last. And watch how fast I can go 1, 2, just empty that drawer once you've got a couple in there. You go straight through number 3. Okay, so I've done an entire tray full of these perfect orange wedges every single time, and that's what you're going to absolutely love. So whether it's orange wedges that you're doing, or maybe you want to do lemon, or maybe you want to do limes, again, straight on through. If you're having a cocktail party and you want to do some limes, just pop those straight on through, and you've got all that beautiful citrus cut into those perfect little wedges. All right, I'm going back down the other side. Excuse me, Kenny. Let's make some nachos, you guys. I've changed the blade out now. So I've got my coarse grater here. I've got my fine grater over here. Let's see how quick and simple we can just go ahead and absolutely fill that drawer full of cheese, right? So because of the construction, you've got this great box grater. Again, it comes with a guard if you want to use that guard. Have a look at what I just did. Handfuls of that gorgeous cheddar. So, you know, if you're buying pre-shredded cheese, there's a thing called anti-caking agent on it. I encourage you to go and have a read about what anti-caking agent is. I don't like the, oh, we put that on backwards. Let me turn it around. Very simple. All you do is turn that around and just push that in. So when you're replacing that, there's also a mandolin blade that goes in there. You just, I've made it very, very easy for you to be able to use. So Here I am doing a harder cheese on my fine grater. Again, that beautiful box, very, very sturdy. We've given it a non-slip foot underneath, so there's a little silicone foot underneath that just holds it in place so it doesn't bounce around while you're doing your grating. And there you are, you've got all that beautiful freshly grated Parmesan, very simple and easy. Don't forget, we do give you that lid, and if you wanted to pick up those 2 extra drawers, this is what they look like. So they're great little storage containers, so when you're actually using them at home, you can keep those in the fridge. We've given you the measure marks as well on the front.
Absolutely, and if you did want to pick up some extras, it's 2 and you get the lid, so it's a 4-piece set. Under $20 is $860,775. Also, this is how you're able to store your chopped chop. So you're getting about 6 or 7 different blades that you can utilize, whether it's utilizing it as a mandolin, a grater, if you just want to dice and chop some things. This is how it stores. There's that silicone at the bottom, so it's non-slip whenever you are doing that prep work. And think about it too. I mean, you could have the best knife skills in the kitchen, but what you're doing with this is being more efficient with your time. It's time saving, and we're just in a moment right now where we're in the spring. Summer will be here before we know it, where you're chopping up all these fruits and vegetables and putting things out for the kids when they're home for the summer. This is a great tool to have. At a sale price is $10 off. You get 5 months to pay off everything, so $7 is some change. Just pick your color. My turquoise and my sunflower are the most limited, with the final hundreds available in it. 857-763 is the item number. All right, come on over. Let's go ahead and get into something that so many of you love. Huge customer pick. There's over 270 perfect 5-star reviews. And let me tell you, my husband is our home chef. He loves cooking, loves looking up recipes. And this is the one food item that he will not let me stop getting here from HSN. We have been on auto ship for, I think we're on already almost completing almost 2 years of being on auto ship, of getting this beautiful, vibrant color, rich in flavor, very moist Faroe Island salmon fillets. They are 6 ounces each. You get 12 of them. What I love too is that they are flash frozen and then individually vacuum sealed. So I love this. Is actually what I'm going to cook tonight for myself and my daughter. My husband's out of town, and I'm not a good chef, but let me tell you, I am a chef whenever I have Chef Curtis Stone's salmon in my freezer. Because don't forget, you'll get a little seasoning pack. It's a signature seafood seasoning that Chef has, and then you also get 3.5 ounces of his lemon garlic herb butter. All that included at this price. So here's what's happening. Auto ship is the best way to go, because that's personally what I have, and what that does is that locks in that price for you, so you'll always get it at a sale price. What's also great too is you never run out of your favorite things. My husband is always almost every month, he's like, all right, when's the next shipment? When's the next shipment? So you never want to run out of your favorite items. 080921 is the item number. I mean, Chef, this salmon it's to die for. I mean, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's so good. Let me just show you how easy it is to cook, by the way. I'm putting a little bit of the seasoning that you're gonna get sent home with you. It's in my steamer basket, right, with some veggies. I call it the 5-minute meal. It's 11:14 here in my studio. I'm putting it in the steamer. In 5 minutes time, I'm gonna serve you that salmon. About 5 minutes ago, I put some in the oven as well. So here's the deal. You can bake it in the oven. You can throw it into a pan and pan fry it. The flavor of this salmon is absolutely unbelievable. Okay, let me just show it to you. This is Faroe Island salmon, right? It's like no other salmon that you've ever tasted before. Look how it flakes. I mean, look how moist and delicious that salmon is. It is perfectly cooked. You can see that glossiness to it. The flavor of it is super pristine, very, very pure. A little sweetness actually comes through with this salmon, not fishy at all. Have a look at how much you're getting in one portion. Now, if I split this in half and say that's enough for you, this is enough for your partner, and maybe that's how you feel about it. If that's enough for you and that's enough for your partner, guess what? You're not getting 12 portions, you're getting 24. Right. Now, watch what I do with it. I'm just gonna flake this straight over this beautiful tomato salad. Now, this salad, of course, would be shared by a couple of people, and the flavor of that salmon, I'm just gonna have a little taste, and then I'm gonna take you to the Faroe Islands, because you need to see where the fish comes from. Oh, man. It's so good, right? I mean, I've converted lots of people that have said, I don't like salmon. I'm like, oh yeah, try this. And then they straight away change their mind.
Yeah. I mean, it is so good. So, and I'm going to get in and dig in too, but I want you, let's look at, I'm going to show you my piece. Remember, they're 6 ounces each. And I'm telling you, even someone like me who cannot cook, I make this for myself and my daughter and even my husband whenever he's at softball with her. And within minutes, you have this gourmet meal in your kitchen. So here's the thing. If you want the auto ship, that is the most limited. Then we'll take you to the Faroe Islands so you can see exactly where it says. Auto ship, I have about 450 left. Actually, my single ship even more limited. Wow, I didn't realize how limited we are. Single ship, I have about 380 left, but get it at the sell price. Now, Chef, let's take them to the Faroe Islands and why this is so different. Because you're right, it's not fishy. It has a beautiful, rich flavor to it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, you need to understand it's a beautiful, pristine part of the world. Very, very clean and pristine. I can't believe those numbers you just said. 400 left. We started with 5,000 of these yesterday. We only aired it twice. This will sell out, guys, in this airing, just so you know. But have a look at how clean the Faroe Islands is. There's no pollution. This fish live in a pristine world, and that's how the fish taste. It is pristine, clean, and absolutely delicious. The thing that's so great about aquaculture, first of all, it's the only sustainable way of taking a fish out of the ocean, right? So we're looking after our environment, so it's still here for our kids and our grandkids to come. The other thing that's really important is we get to control the food cycle of the salmon. No GMOs, they live in a pristine environment area, an all-natural diet. That's what I'm interested in because I feed this to my kids and I know you're going to feed it to yours as well. We serve this in the restaurants. We served this at the SAG Awards last year and got high praise. We literally printed the Faroe Island salmon on the menu to every celebrity that came in. They loved it and so will you. This is HSN's highest rated food product, right? We sell great food here at HSN, so to win that award of the highest rated, that's customer rated, by the way. Have a look at how, no matter where on this fillet I touch, it literally just flakes. It is absolutely gorgeous. The flavor is second to none. The value is crazy. Every piece that you're taking home will be flash frozen, and as I stick more of it in my mouth.
Yeah, me too. I'm joining in, Chef.
Oh, how good is that? Individually packaged, so when you want one, you just take out one. I have to apologize to my mother. She said, do not talk with your mouth full. I'm sorry, Mum, I am. Now, see how they're all perfectly center cut? See how uniform these beautiful salmon fillets are? You're getting the butter, you're getting the seasoning, but here's how we do that. I wanted to show you this because it's really important that you understand it. We start with the whole salmon side, right? We remove all the bones from down the side. I'll put it right up here. All the bones from down this side, they get removed. This tail, it's much smaller than the rest, much thinner. We remove it. We take the collar, we remove it. What's left is what we call the center cut. Starts here and goes to here. We portion that into perfect 6-ounce portions so it's all uniform, so when you cook it, it cooks perfectly evenly. There is nothing better than this boneless, skinless Faroe Island salmon, and it is so easy for you to cook. I put some in the steamer about 4 minutes ago. I got 1 minute, and I'm going to pull it out and show it to you how quickly it cooks. Have a look at the flavor. I'm going to let you jump in and tell everyone how to get it home because I know that this is about to go.
Yeah, so here's what's happening. Chef is right. We did bring in about 5,000 of these, so we've already run through over 4,200 plus and counting. And single shipped, so that means shipped to your doorstep one time, we have about 340 left. Auto ship means you'll get it every 60 days. You'll always get it at the sell price because it will jump back up to $165. I would love for you to get it under $150. Auto ship, we have 430 left, and that's it. Remember, you're getting 12 of them. They are 6 ounces each, and they are individually vacuum sealed. So I love that because for me, in my house, it's just a family of 3, myself, my daughter, and my husband. So we'll pop out 3, let them defrost. I love to pan sear them. I love to put a little olive oil. By the way, if you need some extra virgin olive oil, Chef has some that we'll share with you later in the show, which should be beautiful. So I love to put it in my pan, put that olive oil, and then drop my salmon in, get that beautiful sear. And remember, you cook it how you like it. I like it a little bit of pink in the middle, just like Chef does. But this is the time to get it now before they sell out. 080921 is the item number. There's the olive oil. It's Australian and Californian olive oil. That's also come up a little bit. Yeah, and the presentation is beautiful on that too.
Comes in that beautiful gift box, and I'll show you how you're going to use that, because when you want a little richness, you want that little bit of flavor, it's a beautiful extra virgin olive oil. You're just going to drizzle. Have a look at the color of it, by the way. You're just going to drizzle that straight over that salmon, maybe with a little squeeze of lemon or a little drop of vinegar. Absolutely gorgeous. But guys, we're getting real close on this. I promised you 5-minute meal, right? Here it is. Let me lift the lid on the steamer. I'll go ahead and grab my tongs, carefully take one of these fillets out. Have a look at how quick and simple that happened, right? Grab my fork and just watch how this fish flakes. Absolutely divine.
And boneless too, right? No bones.
No bones. You know, it's so easy to get this right. Just a tiny bit pink in the center is what you're going to get from that 5-minute steam. If you want it cooked all the way through, that's fine. Just give it 6 minutes or 6.5 minutes. Again, you guys, look at the portion size here. I mean, it really is very, very generous. Do me a favor. Google health benefits of salmon. We know it's full of omega-3s. We know it's full of essential fatty acids, but there is so much more than that. Go ahead and Google health benefits of salmon, but do it quick.
Yep. Yeah, do it
because
quick
this is about to go. Oh, man.
Before
Yum.
it is gone. And look at these beautiful cuts. All 12 cuts. You're getting that center cut of the salmon. So the best part of it, 6 ounces each. Don't forget, you also get 3.5 ounces of Chef's lemon garlic butter. You also get his seasoning pack. Let me tell you, the seasoning is so, so good. You don't have to be a chef to have that perfect salmon. That's what I'll be cooking for myself and my daughter tonight, because it's in my freezer right now. I've been on auto ship for probably almost a couple of years now. I just keep re-upping and re-upping. Here's the thing, auto ship is the best way to go, because if you get the single ship and then you fall in love with this salmon like I did, and why so many of you have as well, you know, huge customer pick, over 270 perfect 5-star reviews, then you come back and you're like, oh man, it's sold out. So single ship, I have 320 left. I have about 400 left in auto ship. Auto ship, what that means is you'll get it every 60 days and you'll get it always at this sale price, not at the $164.95. You'll get it at $149.95. You can even use 5 Flex. To get it today at your doorstep within the next few days, $29 and some change, and then it's free shipping and handling. So we are counting backwards, my friends. 080-921 is the item number. Oh, you know what, Chef? I have some little samplers of your sriracha aioli, and then your soy ginger. So I'm going to try it with the fish.
By the way, you see me using this cutting board. I want to show you something pretty cool about the cutting board. If I flip it over, it's actually a defrost. Look, this is me trying to fill time, because we've just been told we have to cut this short. We're going to go for 1 more minute on the salmon. Here's the cutting board. Here's the thawing board. Check this out. I stick a block of ice on that thawing board, and I'll put another block straight out of the freezer on the board next to it. Now, you'll notice that this one's perfectly dry, right? Not defrosting at all, not melting at all. Have a look at what's happening over here. You see that water starting to accumulate underneath that board? So this defrosts in half the time. So when you take out a piece of your salmon, you're going to drop that salmon straight on there, and the same thing's going to happen. You're going to defrost that salmon in half the amount of time. You can see that's not melting. You can see this guy is. So the same thing's going to happen to your salmon. I'm sorry to distract you from the salmon, but I know it's about to go. We're down to a couple of hundred now in the single ship. So if you want it, grab it, individually packaged. It's so delicious, you guys.
I'm telling you, it will be. And you know what's great about shopping here at HSN too? Just get it home. Do the auto ship, because you can cancel at any time. But I'm telling you, once you fall in love with this, you're going to be so thankful you have auto ship. But here at HSN, we still give you 30 days. Try it out. Get it home within the next couple of days. You know, try a piece of salmon. If you don't fall in love with it, you call us back and you get your $29 and some change back. But I'm telling you, you will never go back to store-bought salmon after eating Chef Curtis Stone's. It is so good. It's really the only food item that my husband here at HSN, he's like, you have to always have this. We cannot run out, and that's why I'm on auto ship. Less than 400 on that auto ship, by the way. 080-921 is the item number. All right, really quickly, the sauces that are next to me, and I want to make sure I tell you. Yep, 12 ounces each. So you can either do double, so 2 of the 12-ounce bottles and the sriracha aioli, or you can choose if you want 2 of the 12-ounce bottles and the soy ginger, or you can do a combo and you could do 1 of each. So that's available. Free shipping and handling, $5 and some change to go ahead and get home. I mean, I love my family, my daughter too, they love sriracha, but even the soy ginger, think about it with stir fry. Think about if you want to marinate your meat in that, it'd be really, really great. So you just choose if you want to double your order of one of the bottles or if you want a little bit of a combination. All right, now we're gonna move on over. Now I'm looking forward to dinner. Now I already know that Chef is helping me because I have my salmon from Chef in my refrigerator. All right, we gave you a little sneak peek. We didn't give you the price yet because it's almost too good to be true. It's brand new, saved just for this hour. Chef just had an incredible Today special yesterday, and then finishing out his last shows today. You are getting not one but two of his fry pans with that DuraPan non-stick coating. I mean, this is, the coating is, it's everything. Both of them at $64.95. You get the 12-inch fry pan, and then you get the 8-inch fry pan. You can put it in the oven. Doesn't matter if your stovetop is electric, induction, gas burner. You can absolutely utilize this. You just need to choose what color you want, whether it's in that black, or if you want to go ahead and pick it up in red, if you want to go ahead and grab those two. 899-271 is the item number. Perfect segue from the salmon to our fry pan, Chef, because, you know, if you want to fry your salmon, absolutely put it in there. But this is what, these are your everyday pans.
Oh, they sure are. I mean, I tell you what, this is what started my brand here at HSN. It was DuraPan. You can see no matter what I put in the pan, like these pork ribeyes, you just put it in and you give it a little dance. If you like dancing, you're in the right place, ladies and gentlemen, because I tell you what, the DuraPan works every single time. There's that Faroe Island salmon that we just spoke about. I just put it in the pan. No oil or butter in anything that I'm cooking right here. Even my eggs. Check out my eggs and bacon. I threw eggs in, bacon and tomato. You ready for the dance? There it is. They're still not quite set. They need another minute, but they will dance around the pan as well. Now, why is that so important? Because I don't like doing the dishes, and I'm sure you don't either. The best thing about this cookware is it is so quick and simple to clean up. I'm going to crank the temperature on all my cooktops here. Even a potato pancake. So I've just grated potato in here. You ready? Oh, there it is. Wow. So you get that perfect crispy every single time. You won't just be using it on the stove, though. You'll also be using it in the oven. So I developed you this. These are little silicone handles. So let me show you how it works. Here on my big pan that I threw my pork ribeyes in, you're just going to slide that on like that. And then if you're coming out of the oven, that's going to protect you. Do I have my grill press there, Rich? Because I'd love to show everyone how you get really strong contact with those pork ribeyes. Richie's going to go grab that for me and come back. I'm going to my oven, though. I've got my little silicone handle, so come with me. I'll show you what else you'll be using this for, because you can roast in this, you can bake in it. It is DuraPan. We've sold 5 million pieces here at HSN, and you can see straight out of the oven with that silicone handle, so pick that up as well. By the way, these beautiful little trivets, you can use those underneath your pan. You can see there, I've even used it as a roasting rack. Thanks, Rich. So there's that beautiful grill press. If you want to stick that on your pork ribeyes to give you even better colour, you may. Check out my eggs now. They're a little bit more set.
Wow.
This is what I'm talking about. Absolutely nothing sticking. I'm going to finish them off with a little salt and pepper, because you need a little salt and pepper. This is my gravity mills, by the way. Everything that I'm using, you guys, is pretty much available here at HSN. Here's my... imagine if you did your brekkie and it came out like this. Ready? Oh, yeah. That's how my breakfast comes out of the pan.
Wow.
And I tell you what, if you want to use it, you can. Let me show you the cleanup. You get a towel, you come on in here, and you wipe it clean. It is that quick. It is that simple. You start cooking again, no matter what it is. You want to do some burgers? Let's do some burgers. You want to cook skin on fish? No problem. Nothing sticks to the pan. That's what I pride myself on, and of course it makes the cleanup really, really simple. The Faroe Island salmon that you just saw, we will give you the heads up when it's totally gone. I'm just having a peek now. We're down to less than 200 available in that single ship. There it is. You get that beautiful caramelization on that gorgeous salmon. It only goes into the pan for about 2 minutes. It slides around. Like I say, I'm not adding any oil or butter whatsoever. The flavour of this is second to none. We're already developing the colour. So whether it's the salmon you're cooking or those beautiful pork ribeyes that I've got here, it just makes cooking easy, right? I take that grill press off. You can use that outside on the grill or, of course, inside in your pan. Look at the colour.
Oh, that's gorgeous, Chef. By the way, you'll be able to get those pork ribeyes. We have those coming up a little bit later in the show too, and then I think we have maybe 100 left if you want it in the steak ribeye, the beef ribeye as well. That's coming up. But Chef, I love that you gave us both pieces because think about how often whenever you're cooking, how are you cooking that breakfast? How are you cooking? Maybe that's the lunch that Chef is preparing for him and his family. Maybe it's dinner. These are the pans that you're going to over and over, day after day, multiple times out of the day. You want something that's going to give you that beautiful food release because you're putting that salmon, those eggs on there, you want to make sure that it comes off, but also too, you want the cleanup to be really easy as well and effortless. So that's what you get with this quality 12-inch fry pan and the 8-inch. This is brand new. You're the first ones to shop it, first ones to go ahead and grab it. You're also grabbing it on a weekend where we have 5 months to pay off everything. $12.99 to go ahead and get this home. There's a reason why Chef is our #1 culinary brand. There's a reason why he is one of our #1 top-rated brands here at the entire network, because he gives you quality pieces. And you can't have a beautiful meal without having quality pans to go ahead and cook those meals in, which is really great. So go ahead and pick what color you want, whether it's black or red. 899-271 is the item number. Oh yeah, I gotta have the thermometer, right?
Well, this is my kinetic thermometer, and it doesn't require a battery. All you're going to do is give it a shake. That kinetic energy will lighten it up. So not only is it good for the environment, but it never runs out of battery. That's the important part for me. So here we go. We're at 94 degrees. What does that mean? Well, you roll it over and realise that you need to get to 130 before it's medium rare. So you don't want to serve the pork at 94 degrees because it's still rare. So we need to cook it for a little bit longer. So that's why this comes in so handy. Whether you're outside on the grill or whether you're inside cooking. I know my salmon's done, so let me show you how you plate up your salmon. There it is, that gorgeous Faroe Island salmon, straight out of the pan. Absolutely divine.
Wow.
Now, just to prove to you that I cook in no oil or butter, watch this. I'm wiping that pan clean, right? Now I take an egg. Watch this. I'm going to crack that egg right into the pan with no oil or butter anywhere near it. We'll come back to it, and you're going to see that egg dance around the pan just like the others did before. So you do need to let it set for just a second, of course. We're doing our pork ribeyes. We've got our burgers over here. We do have a little animation to show you because I want you to see exactly how we build these pans. Why do they work so brilliantly well? Let's show you the animation right now because it is really, really amazing. So we start off with forged aluminum. Why? Because it's a great heat conductor. The other great thing is it works so well on all sorts of cooktops, right? We give you that stainless steel disc on the bottom so you can cook on electric, on gas, you name it. Any cooktop will work with this cookware. That's why we love it so, so much, because it works so brilliantly well. And of course, the heat is even, the heat is fast. At this price, you guys, just grab it. I tell you what, the pan will change the way you cook at home. And it's this is the pan we use in the restaurants. It's also the pan I use at home, and you will as well. The beautiful thing is, see how I'm getting colour on both sides of those pork ribeyes? Sometimes you'll get colour on one side, but then you suck all the heat out of the pan because, of course, you're putting something cold into the pan. Now, another purchase for you, if you're interested, is this great thing. It is my universal lid. So let me show you how the big pan fits perfectly on that lid. And grab me the 8-inch there, Richie, as well. So that's the big 12-inch. Here comes the 8-inch. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, mate. Put it down. That was fun. And then the 8-inch also fits perfectly on there as well. So the 8-inch, there even is a spot for a 10-inch. So when you want to use that universal lid, you can use it. You can trap in that steam. So we do have that available for you too. If you want to transfer that very same lid over here to my 8-inch pan where I'm cooking my egg, guess what? It works on that as well. You get that look and cook lid, so you get to watch that cooking. I tell you what, guys, that's a wonderful little additional purchase as well. My egg is getting real close here, you guys. Look at this. I just put this in. You saw me. No oil or butter. You ready for it? Let's see the swirl. Get to that close-up, baby. There you are. You ready? Look at that. The reason I really wanted you to see that is you when I'm just swirling things around, you think, well, maybe he oiled the pan. There's no oil in that. You saw me wipe it up, but that's the result. So if you want to cook in a bit of oil, please be my guest. But if you don't have to, and that's the cool thing. Here's my burgers. Look at these. gorgeous golden brown. Every single one of them's going to look the same. And then I go ahead, load it up with cheese. And of course, I'm going to melt that cheese because I've got my universal lid. And there it is.
Perfect. By the way, here you go. We have just a few hundred in the black. And you get both sizes, that 12-inch fry pan and the 8-inch. And then we have a few hundred in the red. These are brand new. You're the first one to shop it as well. Just go out there and shop fry pans. To get this quality fry pan, you're spending just as price to get one. Maybe it's the 8-inch. To get both of them at $64.95 is a steal of a deal when you compare it to other pans out there on the market. And remember, it's that DuraPan Plus non-stick, so that excellent food release. That's why everything is dancing in Chef's fry pan. And get it home for $12 and some change. Use the FlexPay. You got 5 months to pay off everything. 899-271 is the item number. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. I have a couple of Chef's pans in my home, and I've gotten other pans after having that one and tossed them out before because Chef's pan is just, I mean, I have burned some things. And when I have a skillet from Chef, I've burned some things in there and you would never know. It still looks just as good. 899-271 is the item number. Oh, really quickly, I actually have some of Chef's tools as well. It's just he just brings us quality. I mean, quite frankly, and when I'm thinking of like gifts for my husband, I usually get him kitchen utensils or cookware from Chef Curtis Stone. So this is your two-piece, your griddle. You get that serrated blade, and then you also get that spatula that comes with it. Both of them at $23.95. Comes in the red that I'm showing you right here in front of you. I believe it also comes in black too, if you want to. Oh, and the sunflower, that yellow, that's one of the new colors in Chef's line. 840-212 is the item number. It's nice to have both pieces, and of course, use it in all your fry pans, whatever pots that you have. All right, let's move on over. We gave you a little bit of a teaser of the olive oil from Chef, and Chef's live from Four Stones Farms in California. Really just a beautiful, beautiful property that Chef has out there. Okay, so we have the olive oil, and what's great about this opportunity is, well, one, if I can be upfront with you before I skip that, we're very limited. So limited quantities on this. The box that it comes in is how it's presented to you. It's a customer pick saved just for the show. So Chef will be on a little bit later with my girl Debbie D, but this opportunity will only be in my show, and it's at a sale price at $44.95, so $15 off. So what you're getting is 500 milliliters of that Californian olive oil, and then 500 milliliters of the Australian olive oil. So think about gifting, think about for yourself, but it's that extra virgin olive oil, which when we're using oil, you want to be mindful of the quality that you are cooking with, dressing your salads with, maybe using some apps with. So Chef, show us everything that we get. I mean, when you open the box, I mean, talk about a wow of a housewarming gift, or instead of bringing a bottle of wine, bring olive oil.
Well, I tell you what, with Mother's Day literally around the corner, look at that. We've got this gorgeous, it's 14 days to Mother's Day, by the way. She will love this olive oil. Now, the two loves of my life, Australia and California. One is a little richer in flavor. The other one is a little spicier. I'm going to sit that down. Just put that down there for me, Kenny. First, let's look at color. This is an olive oil I got from the store. Have a look at the color of it. Let's get the close-up of that. It is almost see-through. Have a look at the color of mine in the plate in front of it. I mean, do you see a difference? Yeah. You're certainly going to taste the difference, and you are also going to see the difference. Now, the reason it's got that much color is because of how we harvest, right? And I'll explain that to you in a moment. Now, this isn't me running around growing the olives. I can promise you that. This is an olive grove that I went to named Cobram, the greatest olive oil that I have ever tasted. Let me have a little taste here. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. Just like that, it is so good. It has a little sweetness, a little spice to it, a little nuttiness to it, tiny little bit of pepper note. It's fabulous. Now, we call it an extra virgin oil because it's never seen heat. Here's a tomato and mozzarella salad. Imagine being able to drizzle this gorgeous olive oil. Look at the color. Straight over the tomatoes, the mozzarella. Very, very simple. And you know what? When you're in these beautiful places in Europe, quite often they keep food very simply. I'll take my salt and pepper too, please, Kenny, because I just finished that with a tiny bit of salt and pepper. I want to show you where Cobram is. I've been to this estate many times. Here's a little pepper just going over that gorgeous salad and a tiny bit of salt. I mean, you can just see the flavour there. Let's show them the video of Cobram Estate, because here's what's so cool. Every single olive that's picked is pressed within 4 hours of harvest.
Wow.
It's quite a remarkable achievement, right? What does that do? It keeps all the vitality. It keeps all of the flavour. It keeps that incredible colour. You can see the difference in that colour. Now, extra virgin olive oil, this should probably be 45 bucks a bottle.
Yep.
So the fact that you're getting 2 of these for $44 is crazy. But because of my relationship with Cobram, because of my use of it throughout every single restaurant that I own, every single time someone in my establishments pours olive oil into something, it comes from Cobram. It is the best, and I wanted to bring it to my HSN family because I knew that I could bring it at crazy price because I'm getting Cobram to sell it to us direct, and then you can pick this up. You won't find olive oil like it anywhere in the world. Why California and Australia? Because they're brilliant growing climates. Now, I'm going to just pour my olive oil. This is the Californian. You'll also notice, see how it's got that little pop-up lid? Every single bottle comes with that pop-up lid. So every time you take the lid off, it literally will just pop straight on up, ready to pour, right? And that's really cool. So look at what I'm doing. I've got mustard, I've got capers, I've got onions, and I've got parsley. Now, you're used to a potato salad having a ton of mayonnaise, right? Guess what? This one has absolutely none. It's an olive oil dressed potato salad with that mustard and caper. It is the best. It's the best potato salad you will ever taste. You'll find all these great uses for the extra virgin olive oil. Even just hummus. I have some beautiful hummus over here. I'm going to throw a bunch of parsley around. Now, you finish it with that beautiful extra virgin olive oil. And again, just fill up that little piece in there. Let me tell you something. When your guests dip in to this hummus, they are going to be like, oh, my goodness, I can't believe. Every salad that you serve will have it on. You'll just fall in love with it. Now, can you cook with it? Absolutely you can. You just go ahead, pour a little bit into the DuraPan, just for flavour, of course. Go, drop that salmon in. This is that gorgeous Faroe Island salmon that we showed you earlier on, cooking in my DuraPans. You don't need to cook in oil in my DuraPans, but I tell you what, you add that little bit of extra virgin olive oil, just wait till you taste the flavour. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, it's so good. Now, here's the thing. This is a limited opportunity. You see limited quantity. So just to be upfront with you, we've sold almost 2,900. We have 750 left. How that breaks up is if you want this shipped to your doorstep one time, we have 370. You want auto ship, get it every 60 days, always at this price, not $59.95, $44.95. We have 350 of those left. There's salmon if you want to grab that. Just a couple of hundred left. It's 080921. One of our top rated foods here at the network. My top favorite food from the network, quite frankly, because I've been on auto ship for a couple of years now. I want to show you the color again, what Chef was showing you. The color that you get, this is a Californian olive oil that you're getting. And then I will show you also the pour that you get, all the Australian. So I love that you get both. I mean, this is a generous size bottle, 500 milliliters that you're getting with this. So this is 16.9 fluid ounces that you're getting. But look at the richness and the color that you get, how bold it is. That's the color that you want to see on an extra virgin olive oil. Even taking it too, that we do have some, oh, this is my favorite, when you get like a mozzarella with a little bit of basil, a little tomato that's in there. I also love to use olive oil to finish off on avocado toast. Whenever I make that, put a little avocado on top, pour this, a little salt and pepper, and then you are good to go. But this is how it comes boxed to you. Beautiful presentation. If you're not already cooking with extra virgin olive oil, this is the time to upgrade. And even if you are cooking, this is the time to upgrade when you can get the value. And when you're getting a product that is from an award-winning Michelin-starred chef, even at restaurants, and many accolades that you get for your restaurants that you have out there in the Los Angeles area, this is the time to get something really special when we only have 700 left, and then that's it, Chef. All right, now it's my turn to go ahead and try that, because I'm really excited. I'm gonna try California.
Oh, please do. You know, the interesting thing is you get this crisp, fruity, floral taste. This is in the Californian I'm talking about.
That's good.
You're gonna really enjoy tasting the two different varieties too, because the Californian has that wonderful sort of peppery note to it.
Yeah.
The Aussie is rich and buttery and smooth. The flavour is just divine, you guys. You will fall in love with it. Be one of the 300 people that can lock in the price on auto ship, because we've been selling this for $50 since we started. We're dropping the price today for the very first time, and I just am so happy that you're able to pick that up.
And it's already
Look at the
customer
colour.
pick, Chef. People already love it.
Of course.
Yeah, customer pick.
People absolutely, because you know what? Go to the store and have a look at the price of great quality olive oil.
Yep.
Right, great quality olive oil you can pay $50 per bottle for, no problem. And if I sold this through a retailer, that's what it would cost. If you lock in the price for Mum, for Mother's Day, and she keeps getting this every 90 days, not only do you get all the health benefits of extra virgin olive oil, but she's going to get that flavour. I tell you what, she's going to absolutely love it.
Really
now,
good.
when you're serving your Faroe Island salmon like I have here, I'm just going to go ahead, put a couple of pieces. Here's a great sauce. All it is parsley, garlic, a little chili flake. It's called chimichurri. Great on steaks, also wonderful with salmon. So it's sort of my go-to. We do serve this at Gwen in the restaurant. You can see that beautiful, bright orange, sort of greenish kind of tinge to the colour of that oil. And it is everything, you guys. When you see the colour, you know you're going to get that incredible flavour. Yes, you can cook in it. You can use it as a finishing oil. I even pour it over ice cream with a little bit of sea salt, and it is absolutely fantastic.
You know what? With the free shipping and handling, Chef, I'm going to add this to my cart, too, because we always use extra virgin olive oil in our household, and I just know my husband is not getting this price. To get both bottles, 16.9 fluid ounce, getting both of them at $44.95, and you get the free shipping and handling, and you can use the FlexPay, $8 and some change. And then also, don't forget, it's a customer pick, so you're already shopping for something that people love whenever they got home, and the presentation is absolutely exquisite. So here's the thing, we have 600 left. How that breaks up, single ship, 290. Auto ship, you actually can get it every 60 days. You can slow it down however you want. You're in control of auto ship, but now's the time where you lock in this price, and we have 300 of you who can take advantage of that auto ship. 009794 is the item number. We're getting busy in the ordering process, so we're gonna give you the final 60 seconds to place your order. But Chef, I am telling you, so describe the notes again of each one, the Californian and the Australian.
Now, I wasn't joking about the olive oil. Have a look at this gorgeous vanilla ice cream and then a little bit of that extra virgin. I'm serious. You wait. They serve it all over Italy this way. And the flavor is so good. When you taste the Californian olive oil, you're going to get a little bit of nuttiness, a little peppery note, right? But it's still vibrant and it's still very balanced. Oh, man.
That's good. The Californian's good.
Guys, everyone that's buying it, try it. Try a little bit over some vanilla ice cream, tiny bit of sea salt. We're down to 200 now in the single ship. Grab it while you can, guys. We're going to have to wrap on it. The Aussie is a little butterier, a little richer. The Californian, a little pepperier. You'll love them both for different reasons, but you'll love them both.
They're really good. I'll be adding them to my cart. Hopefully, hopefully there will be some left. At least leave one order for myself. But I would love that. It'd be a perfect gift for my husband. All right, there it is. 009794 is the item number. Both bottles at this incredible sale price. Auto ship, only 280 left. All right, we're gonna take a really quick break and then come on back. Another customer pick at a great price right after this.
Get deals on tap with the HSN app. Opt into push notifications to get shipping updates, app-only deals, and special offers sent straight to your phone. Get alerts when your favorite items have dropped in price or come back in stock. Take your shows on the go. Stream HSN wherever you are, 24 hours a day. Download now and take $10 off your first app purchase. Happy shopping.
It's Customer Appreciation Month, and it's all about you. For the entire month of April, we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Thursdays. Get a special offer every Thursday in April, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, or VIP financing on so many items. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details on our exclusive VIP offers. Thank you for being an HSN Card VIP.
This Customer Appreciation Month, we are throwing a special weekend-long party just for you.
The gang's all here, and we're bringing our best brands,
appreciation price deals,
gratitude-filled savings,
and super special surprises.
Join us for the final appreciation celebration weekend of the month. Ends today.
everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to HSN. My name's Nicole Hickle. Excited to be with you. Excited to share our #1 culinary brand here at HSN and our #1 top-rated brand across the entire network. We're talking all things from Chef Curtis Stone, his incredible salmon, which I know that will remind you of. It's on my brain because I have some in the freezer, and I'm like, well, I know what I'm going to be cooking tonight. Absolutely love it. But let's talk about a customer pick at a customer appreciation price. So April's all about you. So when you see customer appreciation pricing, knowing that we're in the final days of April for you to take advantage of the savings that you're getting. So this is gonna be your nonstick DuraPan, that same incredible technology in your cookware, also in this pizza pan, and it's a set. So you're gonna get 2 of them. You'll get one that is for that thin crust, and then you'll get another that is for that deep dish, and they're 12 inches around each. You'll also get some recipes in your little book, so you'll get 5 recipes in there, which is really nice. We have about 4 or 5 colors you can choose from. So red is what I showed you. Oops, sorry, and the what you get. And then the other colors, let's see if I can fix that. Okay, now it wants to stay. All right, then the other color we have is your dark gray. Here it is for you in gold. And then we also have it for you in the turquoise blue. And they nest into each other, which is really nice for storage. 891-657 is the item number. I mean, they're dishwasher safe, and you still get that great food relief. Okay, Chef. I'm excited to share this with everyone because, you know, I'm a lover of pizza. Yeah. And for this time of the year, the kids are almost out of school. You want something easy.
You sure do. Now, you use these independently of each other. I know some people think, oh, you have to put one in the other. No, you don't. This actually goes straight onto a pizza stone or straight in your oven, and this for the deep dish. Let me dive in and show you exactly what I have here. So I'm going to start my air fryer. By the way, my air fryer does come with a pizza stone, which is great for this. Because look at this baby bubble, right? You can see that beautiful crust. Let me give you a peek underneath. Oh, yes, look at that crispy.
Oh, yeah.
That is what you're looking for when you're looking for a good pie, right? So, when you're looking for that thin crust, New York style, roll it on out. Why is it perforated? We do that, I'll show it to you without the trivet there so you get to see it for real. We do that so that the heat transfers straight through. Yes, aluminum's a great heat conductor, but there's nothing like just the hole that will give you that perfect sear. Let me cut this pizza so you get to see what I'm talking about when I say nice, crispy crust. Look at that. Have a look at that beautiful crust on that pizza. That, my friends, is everything. You can see how that heat's bubbled through. 4.6 stars is the average review on this product. I'm coming in to get a deep dish out because if you like deep dish pizza, oh my Lord, you're in the right place. Because look at how, first of all, nothing sticks, right? So I can do that with absolute confidence. The other thing that I need you to understand is your mind's about to be blown because wait until you see just how deep I'm talking.
Wow.
So yes, look at the deep depth of the pan. Now have a look at the depth of the pie. Oh, yes, baby. Wow. And have a look underneath there. You can see that beautiful crispiness underneath. Again, I'm going to cut it. I know it's going to be messy. I don't care. I'm going in. Have a look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yes, you can. You got to see the close-up of that. Oh. Okay, so it's not just for deep dish pizza. Yes, it's wonderful for deep dish pizza, but guess what? You can also use this for so many different things. Notice how the pan's not buckling and bending, right? I've actually done a big old frittata in here. Same thing. I know nothing's going to stick, so look at what I can do. I can just go like that, no problem. Now, if you picked up my Today Special yesterday, we also were selling this. It is a nylon knife and a lifter. You can go ahead and use that in all of my bakeware, of course, because it's nylon, so you can cut directly into it. Check out what I'm able to do. Take out a slice. Now have a look at the pan, right? So again, because nothing sticks, look at how it just slides around. That's a beautiful big frittata, great for quiches, great for pies, great for tarts. So many wonderful uses, you guys. I'm going back to Marvin. You'll even use it. We were showing you my Faroe Island salmon a little earlier. Another thing that you've got to consider is this great trivet, I tell you what, saves your kitchen counters from hot trays, banging them up and dinging them up. This is my Faroe Island salmon. We'll let you know when it's completely sold out. I think there was less than 100 of you that can still pick that up, but we still do have a handful of it. It's a configuration of 12 fillets. Look at that beautiful salmon. Talk about that one-pan meal. Now, we talk about DuraPan all the time. Let me show you why it's got such heat around it. Because look, that just baked my salmon and my veggies, right? Look at this. I just wiped that baby out in no time whatsoever. And you know what I'm going to finish that salmon with, don't you? Look at that perfect clean. You know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be reaching for my cobblem. Yeah. Extra virgin olive oil, a little drizzle of that. I'm going to use the Californian one because it's got that lovely peppery note. Oh, delicious. Absolutely gorgeous. By the way, Gareth, that's really clever what you've done here. He's set up like a little caddy because you can even use your pizza pan to keep your olive oil in, to keep your salt and pepper in. I've got my trivet. I've got my my little kinetic thermometer. I've got my little silicone handle. So really a great idea there on how you would do that. A little salt and pepper from my gravity meals. And away we go.
And like Chef said, I mean, customer pick, 4.6 stars is the average that you're getting on this. And you get the deep dish. They're both 12 inches in diameter. You get the deep dish, and you also get the, what we say for our thin crust. You get recipes that are already included as well. Using it beyond pizza, like you're seeing for a frittata that you want to go ahead and make in this. So along with the red, we also have it in that dark gray that you're seeing in Chef. Oh, that mac and cheese looks so good. Also have it in gold and the turquoise blue. So don't miss out on this because this customer appreciation price will be expiring. And again, when you can get a customer pick, and when you can make mac and cheese like this, Chef, with no, I mean, with really no cleanup. I mean, come on.
That's the thing that everybody loves about it. I mean, check this out. You can see that cheesy mess that's left from macaroni and cheese, right? Sometimes it's baked onto the edges and it's really, really difficult to clean up. Well, guess what? All I need to do is grab myself a towel, give it a real quick wipe. Can you stick it in the dishwasher? Yeah, of course you can. But here's the best part. I just did the dishes. When was the last time you baked macaroni and cheese for 45 minutes and were able to clean the dishes like that? That's so what DuraPan does. I even baked this cake in it. You can see here, we've obviously split the cake and put some frosting in the middle, but it was baked in this beautiful big pan because of that lovely depth.
See, so let's just take out the pizza. Let's just call it the DuraPan Plus pan set. Truly, you can use it for numerous things. Like Steph's saying, it is dishwasher safe, but whenever you can wipe it clean, you're just gonna wipe it clean, let it dry, and you'll be good to go. Oh, what do you have there? What is that?
Oh yeah, okay, so I got a piece of puff pastry.
Wow.
Look at this. Look how it just slides off the pan, by the way. So that's that beautiful pizza pan. Anything with pastry or pizza just works so nicely. You wipe it clean and it's done. All right, but you asked about this. This is camembert cheese, a whole wheel, right? And then I just cut little pieces like this, and then I just twisted those up so you can break these off. You can break in. Hold on. Let me just show you what's going on. Once you cut a little piece out, look at that. So you'll be breaking the pastry off. You'll be getting a little bit of that gooey, delicious cheese. And it's a lovely little snack. Oh, yeah. I mean, when you got people coming around. I love my job. I mean, you joke. I'm working right now.
I know. I'm like, is Chef even working at this point? I mean, but you know what I love is that you're just giving us tools to utilize in the kitchen to make it easier, right? Yeah. If you love to cook, the last thing that you want is to be making a beautiful pizza, a beautiful pastry, and then for half of it to stick to your pan. Because it has that DuraPan Plus technology, it has that beautiful premium food release. So you get everything, 100% of your pie that you put in there, not 80% because the other 20% stuck to the bottom. And you do get that deep dish that's included, 12 inches around. And then don't forget, you also get the thin crust that's also included at this customer appreciation price. You can get it home for $4 and some change. So think about the different things that you're making. Maybe it is cakes that you're baking. Maybe it's different pastries. Maybe it is some mac and cheese that you want to put in there. Maybe it is for breakfast, making a frittata that you want to put in that. You can do all that in this pan set that you're getting at a phenomenal deal. 891-657 is the item number. That was for, you know, your mom, chef, so you're not eating with your mouth full and talking with your mouth full.
Exactly. I'm finishing this beautiful pizza with just a tiny bit of that extra virgin olive oil because, again, the flavor is epic. That's the Aussie. This is the Californian. If you're picking up on those extra virgin olive oils, you're getting both. We're down to less than 100. 94 of you can get it in the single ship. A couple more than that can get it in the auto ship. It will be gone by the end of this hour. So I'm just giving you a last look at that extra virgin olive oil. They're so beautiful in those dark bottles. What a gorgeous gift for Mum.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you got to get that extra virgin olive oil. All right, pick up your pans, both pieces at $24.95. Your 12-inch in that deep dish and your 12-inch in the thin crust. Pick it if you want it in red. We also have it for you in dark gray. We also have it for you in gold. And then we have it for you in turquoise blue. So we have 4 colors that you can choose from. Recipes are included as well. 891-657 is the item number. All right, kicking off our second hour with Chef Curtis Stone. A couple things that I want to get your eyes on because you are in the final hours of taking advantage of the pricing. The pricing does expire today on this customer pick 4.7 stars of your 6-inch Japanese steel Sentoku knife. I love the ergonomic handle that you have on it, so it's nice and comfortable.